back to real authentic Jamaican cooking. I hope everyone is doing fine, and I hope everyone's also feeling blessed. So in today's video, I am going to show you how you guys have to cook oxtail and beans, broad beans. Now some people will cook oxtail and they'll be using this brand of butter bean, which is okay, because I'm sure that they will get the same result. But for me, I like when I soak my beans and then I will cook it and then I will add it to my oxtail. Saying that, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to my channel and reaching out to me and telling me they like my contents and my contents is helping them to cook. I am so happy, guys. And for everyone else who's watching and not subscribing or making a comment or liking, please come on board and see what my channel is all about. My channel is basically to show you guys how to cook the authentic Jamaican way. So, and I love doing this because I've been doing this from I was 12. So, you know, over a period of time, I've gotten better, and I'm sure you also, if you follow my channel and you look in the description box where you see the recipe, you'll be fine too. You'll be cooking fine. Okay, jumping back into my cooking. Okay, so as I said, we're going to be making oxtail. Now you might be thinking, oxtail, what is oxtail? Oxtail is just the tail of the cow. That's what oxtail is, basically, in case you guys are wondering. Okay, so this tail that I've got is 2 pounds. Okay, and just like how it is, you cook it just like how it is. I'm not going to be cutting off anything. I'm just going to be cooking it. If you want to cut off something, you can, because it's a bit fatty, so you can cut off some of the fat off of it if you like. Okay, and also I'll be washing with vinegar, and also, guys, lemon. This is very important in Jamaican cooking, because we feel we need to wash the meat for it to taste better and for it to taste fresher. We don't eat our meat until we wash it. Okay, we wash it with vinegar, we wash it with lemon, or we wash it with salt. So this is how we do our meat. I'm gonna pour some vinegar. This one is white vinegar, guys. White one. This is what I'm going to be using. You've got the brown vinegar, which you can use. That's like a cider vinegar. You can use it as well. And also, you don't have to use lemon. You can use lime. When I was growing up in Jamaica, we didn't really have lemon, so we used lime. So you squeeze like this. And you put water. So I'm just going to be washing my meat, and after I'll show you all the spices and the green season that I'll be putting on my oxtail. So guys, after washing your meat, it should look like this, and the excess water you will use the kitchen towel to just bolt the water out of this. Just dry the extra water out, and that's it. And now let's go over to our dried and green seasoning. So guys, with my oxtail, I will be cooking basmati white rice, and also I'll be showing you guys how I cook my rice. But let's just jump into the seasoning bit of the oxtail. So now I'm going to be using coarse black pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, spring onion, whole onion, and I'm going to be using garlic, and my trusted browning, Grace browning. This is one of the best browning you got in the market, on the market. Grace browning, to give your oxtail that nice brown color. And also I'll be using Maggi seasoned up chicken flavor, and also Maggi seasoned up all purpose, and I'll be using fresh thyme. Fresh thyme is very important in when you're cooking Jamaican meals, yeah, because it gives the meat that authentic flavor. So these are all the spices and green season I'll be putting on my oxtail, guys. So watch me while I cut and prepare the oxtail. So now guys, I've got all my season in here now. So the last one I added was garlic with my garlic press. Now I am going to massage all of this into my oxtail nicely. Can you see the oxtail got this nice color to it now, this brown color. So this is what the browning will do to your oxtail. I also forget to mention this. Yesterday I went shopping to get all my provision, and I got a new subscriber, and he requested me to kind of make this oxtail, show him how to make oxtail. So that's why I'm doing this video this week. Yeah, I'm just taking him up on his challenge for me to make the oxtail. So that's what I'm doing, guys. So now it has this, it's perfect now. So now I'm going to marinate this in my fridge for 4 hours, and then I'll start the cooking proceeding. But you can marinate how long you want, but for me, I do it for 4 hours. So along with my broad beans, I am going to be cooking Tilda genuine goodness pure basmati rice. This is gonna accompany my broad bean as a dish. So now I've got my trusted pot. Every kitchen needs one of these pots, Dutch pot. So when you're cooking Jamaican dish, it's good to use a Dutch pot, but if you haven't got a Dutch pot, you can use whatever pot you have. So I am going to be spraying fry light, because I like to use fry light when I'm cooking like a stew or light cooking. So I'm going to be spraying. Okay, so that's enough. Okay, and after that I am going to be taking off. I'm going to be taking off of all these season, the green season, and just popping my oxtail in the Dutch pot. The reason why I'm doing this is because at the end, almost like halfway, I am going to put back all the green seasoning. So you need to just take the season off and let it fry. So now you can see that the oxtail is actually steaming. It's cooking in its own sauce. But I am now going to start adding water, because this oxtail can be very hard, because guys, it's beef, so it takes some time. So I will start by adding 1 pint of water. And after, I'm going to close my pot and make sure all the oxtail is in the actual covered with water, and I am going to leave it to steam again. Meanwhile, over to your left, my beans, my broad beans, they're cooking, and as I said before, I put a bit of salt in the water, so I will leave it to cook, because as I said, I'm going to incorporate both. So guys, now I'm going to show you how I cook my basmati rice. Now I have just sized up 4.5 cups of basmati rice, which is an average cup. I use my measuring thingy bob to do this. And I wash my rice. I wash the rice 5 times. Now the reason why I wash it so much time is to take out the starch out of the rice, so that when the rice is in the water, it looks very clear. Okay, and I am going to add salt to the rice. Not too much salt, I'm just doing this freestyle, but that's enough. Okay, and also if you can look into my rice, you will see spring onion and thyme, because I want this rice to be very fragrant. That means it should smell very much like the fragrant basmati rice, because they do have that, but I'm not using that. I'm making my own. And also I am going to be putting butter in my rice. Now this is about 1 tablespoon of butter that I'm putting in the rice. And also make sure that you put enough water to cover your rice, because you don't want your rice to be too saggy, or you don't want your rice to be too hard. So make sure that you kind of measure with your eyes. And look, I'm feeling, because this is just about how I measure it is just by how the rice is laying at the bottom, and the water, just as long as it's covered with water, but not too much water, just slightly, okay, not too much. So I will leave that to cook. So guys, after 2.5 hours of cooking, I can say that I have finished making my oxtail. As you can see, my oxtail is in the pot, and it's nice, and also it is soft as well. And the beans, it just look amazing. And my rice, which is on your left, is nicely cooked. As you can see, I've got my fork, and I'm just like running my fork through it. So all it is, guys, is make sure you've got a nice little pot can steam, that will steam the rice. After you put your water in, you just leave it, and then you turn the cooker down and you let the rice steam. See, it's got this nice fluffy, it's very nice and very fluffy. This is how the rice, your basmati rice, is when it's cooked. So I am gonna dish up a plate. And remember guys, always look in the description box for the recipe, because I'm gonna put it in the description box. So also remember to come on board and like, and watch, like, and subscribe, and also share the video, guys, and continue to be great, and happy cooking, guys. So guys, this is the dish. So this is my oxtail with broad beans and my basmati fragrant rice, which I made for myself, and also my salad. And I've also made I cook vegetable, and it's there. But that's another video that I'll be doing for vegetarian people who like only vegetable only. And also, guys, if you check my video, you will see how I make my green salad. So when you watch my video and you go to the description box, you will see how the ingredients in that box, and also you watch the video, you can see the ingredients that I use and how I use it. So happy cooking again, guys, and try your best to create this video. Take care. Walk good.